Hello everyone. Welcome to Python list exercise. So over here we will be discussing on the Python list, and we will try to cover all the important concepts, and we will deep dive on each of the concept under the list. So you are going to learn like each and every detail. We will deep dive in detail in each of the topic. So under list operations, today we will be discussing on the list operations. So the very first list operation is the accessing the list item, and then we will discuss on the changing the list item, then replacing the list values, and then we will discuss on append method, and then we will discuss on insert method in the list, and then extend list item, and the remove list item, and the clear entire list. So these are the things which we will be covering in the upcoming videos as well. So today we are focusing on the accessing the list item in the Python. So like the today's topic is the accessing the list item, so which is our first topic. And let me just do this. Okay. So accessing elements of a list is a common operation, and can be done using different techniques. So we will explore these methods in order of efficiency and their use cases. Like the indexing is the simplest and most direct way to access specific item in list, and every item in a list has an index starting from 0. Okay, so let's consider, I will take just one example. Let's say this is a list A with some elements. Okay, and now with some items, I can say. And now let's say if I want to accessing the first item. So if I want to access the first item, then how I will do that? So we will just write a print statement. Okay, over here, if I pass the index 0 and run the code, you will see that we could able to access the first item. Okay, so the list stores the indexes from start from the 0, and it goes on like 10 is at zeroth place, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, like that. And let's say if I want to access the last element, last item, then how I will do that? Then I will just write a code A, and for last item I can go from backward. So the last index is like -1. So if I just put over here -1 and run the code again, then you will see that we are able to access the last item, so that is 50. Okay, so this is the simplest way to access the list items in the Python. And now there are other methods that we can use to access list items, that could be using loop, using list slicing, or even using list comprehension. So I will just write those over here. So the very first I just told you is using loop, or we can use the using slicing, or we can just use the using list comprehension. So we will discuss each of them in detail. So with the example, so very first that I said, that is using a loop. So sometimes we need to access all the items in the list, and for that a loop is useful. Let's say a for loop. Let's us go through each item in the list one by one. So let me just take this the same example. Okay, and I just now want a loop through uh, okay, loop through the list and print each item. Okay, so how I will do that? I will just take for loop, then item. I am calling it as item in A. Okay, so over here instead of item you can write anything, but while printing you should pass that only. Print item. Okay, so in this way it should give us the list. Okay, I will run this code and uh, um, you will see the list. Okay, so now we are able to access the list using the for loop, which is the simplest one. And the second one was using slicing. So slicing helps us to like access the different like slicing is it's like another way to access multiple items from a list. We can get a range of items by specifying a starting index and an ending index. Okay, and the starting index is included, but the the ending index we cannot include it. So let's say I'm taking the same list. Okay, uh, okay, so I will just give it over here a title so that when I share this notebook with you guys, this will be there in the download list, so you can access these notebooks and so that you can also try it out. So I will just keep over here. So now we will try to access it with using slicing. Okay, I will just using slicing. Okay, so now I have taken the same list, and what we are trying to get over here is get a slice of the list from index 1 to 3. Okay, so from index 1 to 3 means 20, 30, and yeah, 20, 30, and the 40. Okay, so this is zeroth index, first index, second index, third index, and fourth index, right? So that we want. So what we will do, we will write a syntax print a, and under this you will need to use these brackets, and over here you will just slice it. So you will use these two dots. Okay, so like when you say on the left hand side, you will just pass what from which index you want to start. So for this condition we want to get started from first. Okay, so I have written the first, and at the end like on the right hand side till what index you want the slices. Oh, okay, so like the list you want. Okay, so we want till third, but you know that the third index is like a fourth element, so you will pass it as a 4. So because as I mentioned earlier, we can get a range of items by specifying a starting index and an ending index. The starting index is included, but the ending index is not. So when you say 4, then it will go over here and till fourth index, but it will not take that index. Okay, so let's just try this out. I will run this code. Okay, so now you can see it's 20, 30, and 40. So we wanted this and it's getting the output. So always remember over here that always pass the one more index to get this range. So if you want till third, then you will pass the 4, and so fourth one will not be included. um, so in that way we work over here from the right hand side. So yeah, that was the concept regarding the slicing. So in the slicing, in the further further upcoming videos we will discuss a lot of conditions under slicing. Okay, So now let me discuss about using the least comprehension. So using least comprehension. Okay. So okay. So using least comprehension. Okay. So I'm taking the same elements, list of elements, and then we just want to create a new list with items greater than 20. Okay. So this is the least comprehension we want to use. Okay. So how we will deal with this, we will say, let's say b. So over here you can say item for item in uh, in a. Okay. So for item in sorry, item for item in a. Okay. So after this you can write the if statement and item which is greater than 20. Okay, I will explain this in detail. Okay, so bear with me, print b. So now you will see, let me run this. Okay, so over here what it's going and what it's doing. So it's taking the item for item in a. So what it trying to do is like how least comprehension is it's like a more advanced and efficient way to access a list items. It allows us to create a new list based on an existing list by applying a condition or the transformation. Okay, so like what it does, it takes an expression. So the syntax for this is like, let me just put it over here. Okay, so this is the expression that is item for item. Okay, in iterable. So in a, so this is our list which we are trying to iterate, and then we are applying the if condition, and then if, and we are taking only items which are greater than 20. Okay, so this is the simple way to access the item using the list comprehension. So I will just give you a brief what we have done in this video. So we try to explore the accessing list items in the Python. So we first tried by using the indexes, so we can directly use the index number and access the list, but that is not sufficient for like if there are any conditions and all. So we tried to access it using loops, and then we tried to access it using slicing, and then the using the list comprehension. These are the three ways we tried over here. So hope you like this video, and if you do have any doubts, you can comment in the comment box. I will try to answer those. And uh, if you if you want more such examples, then you can always comment. Please like and share this video with your friends. And yeah, that's it for this video. In the next video, we will explore about change list item. So uh, let's see, let's meet you in the next video. Thank you.